Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I did this beautiful blue look right here. So if you guys want to see how I did this, then please keep watching. So with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blue Blood Palette, first shade we're going to be taking is this shade called Blue Monday. And this is a tapered blending brush by Lamora Beauty, which I will link down below. I've applied some tape because after this I want to have a nice clean sharp edge. So what I'm going to do is start applying this on the outer corner and drag it inwards. Now the shade isn't as pigmented as I'd hoped and it's not really cooperating with me. It might be the brush that I'm using, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to have to build up this color by adding different layers. So here I'm just adding some more layers to try to build up this color. Next, I'll be picking up the shade called Blue Blood on this fluffy brush. And this one I think is by Glitter Realm Co. I'm not too sure. I'm going to start to blend this shade upwards. So with circular motions, I'm just really buffing out that edge and then just taking it up. I promise this look will come together at the end, you guys. I think it might just be the brushes that I'm using. I'm really trying to give this palette the benefit of the doubt. I know Jeffree's products are really good, but this is my first time using the Blue Blood. So I don't know why I had a hard time just blending these together, but it all does work out at the end. Here I'm just taking a little bit more of that shade Blue Blood on a bigger blending brush, and I'm going to really soften up this edge. Next, I'll be picking up the shade called Undertaker on the first brush that we used, and I'm going to deepen this up a bit. So I'm going to add this on the outer corner and drag it into the crease area. Next, I'll be taking some of the shade called I'm Cold on that second blending brush that we used, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is nice and clean before we cut the crease. Next, I'll be doing a half cut crease, so taking my small e.l.f. concealer brush and some concealer by ColourPop, I'm going to start to carve out this crease. Now, I like to start by applying some majority of the concealer on the lid, and then I sort of look up and you see how it draws that line parallel to my natural crease line. That's what I'm going to start, and that's kind of like a guideline for me so that I can continue this line onward, and then I just slowly start to carve it out more and really clean it up. Next, I'm just going to pat down the concealer. I'm not going to set it, and then I'm going to go straight in with the next shade. Next, I'll be picking up the shade called Cullinan on a flat brush, and this one is by Morphe, I believe. There's no number because I bought it from a bundle set a long time ago. So now I'm just going to start by patting this on the concealer, and this I'm going to apply on the first third. And since the concealer is still wet, I'm going to just start by patting motions so that it can really stick. Next, on my collaboration palette with GLF Cosmetics, I'm going to be taking this shade called Magical, and I'm going to apply this on the second portion right next to the white shade. So again, just using the same technique, I'm just going to pat this on the concealer, get it to really stick, and then clean everything up. Next, I'll be applying some of the shade called Party right next to that shade. And then to blend these edges together, I believe I took a little bit of the shade called Deceased, but you can use whichever you prefer. Next, I'm going to peel off this tape to reveal this sharp edge, and I promise you it doesn't hurt. And here I'm going to be taking some of the shade called Blue Monday for the lower lash. And then I'm going to be blending it out just slightly with the shade I'm Cold. Now I'll be using the Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit Cosmetics. And then I'll be applying these lashes by Carity in the style Ace. And lastly, I'll be applying some white to my waterline. I've also added some contact, which will be in the description. So this is the final look, easy peasy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next time.